So me and Joe attended this water fire event. It's in Providence, Rhode Island. I'll tell you guys where I live in Mass, borders Rhode Island. Unfortunately, they're not doing as many this year. I don't know if it's because of lack of funding or COVID or what, but I feel like last summer they're having one like every other week. This summer it's like only one a month. This is the only event in June. There's one event in July, one event in August. So me and Joe definitely took advantage. We took the half-hour drive. This event is so beautiful. It's in this canal in the middle of Providence that is between these tall skyscraper buildings. It's like insane to me because it looks like the water in the canal reminds me of like Little Italy or something like that. But then you look up and you realize you're in this really industrial city. I don't know. It's just really cool juxtaposition, I guess. And they have music playing, and it's just a really fun night. It's completely free. That's why I said it might be due to lack of funding. I know they ask for donations all the time. And this is the lighting ceremony. So you guys are going to see clips of me and Joe walking around. You're going to see the water fire. They also have food trucks. They have vendors selling artisan-made goods. They have a glass blowing presentation I'm going to show you guys. They sometimes have fire dancers. Sometimes they have living statues. I did not see any of those on this particular night. But they had everything else, and it was a really good time. I'm glad me and Joe took the time to go. It was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoy the clips I put together for you guys, and just enjoy this little fun night in Providence with me and Joe and the music. Hopefully I'm not copyrighted. We shall see. But yes, just enjoy the ambiance and the vibes. I think it's so cool that they have like little chandelier things over here. This spot under the bridge always interests me. Did you guys catch that little gondola? So yeah, it costs money. Me and Joe have never looked into it, but you can actually like get a gondola ride around this river canal. It seems like it would be absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, this part is under the bridge. It's a bunch of just different streets that connect to one another. It's huge. It's a lot of walking. One day I should check my steps. And now, here's the pot that's all open. What, down the road or up the stairs?
It'll lead to going that way.
I guess we can keep going this way. Joe actually went out of the box today. Got a Mexican street corn, Japanese fried chicken. I just got my classic hot dog combo with chips and a drink. But this is the street that has all the food trucks, and there's a few vendors from what you saw. But there's another street down a different way that is all vendors. I was gonna try to film for you guys, but it is so crowded over there. But me and Joe are having a fun Saturday night, right, Joe? Mm-hmm. Is the fried chicken good? Well, I wonder what makes it different. It must be the sauce. Is it like an Asian style sauce?
Something like that.
Yeah. So this was the glass blower I was talking about. He's here all the time. I think his studio is actually nearby. The tent that is located right to the left of him is actually all of the products that he makes. He has vases, cups, so many beautiful things. And he does this presentation. He shows us how he makes these beautiful things. So this clip is about 4 minutes long. To me, it is totally worth the watch if you guys want to skip the 4 minutes. But I wanted to showcase it. He literally turns this small orange bowl into this huge thing, and he shows it as an example as if he was going to make a vase. He doesn't actually make the full thing. It would be a long process. You would have to wear, heat safe gloves and all that. But he just basically shows you the process of how this small little piece of glass is blown into this big, beautiful thing. And then he actually just breaks it and remelts it and uses that same glass over and over again as he presents throughout the night.
We'll do it the next one later. We used to do it each midnight, so we'll see how the next one goes. Now you can all see how windows were made back in the day, right? Except 4 times larger, then they split the seam, heat it back up, and spread it across flat. And then just shape it and throw it in the window. That's how old school glass was done.
See the ones that's supposed to mimic the water fire, like.
What colors?
Yeah, why isn't it letting me zoom? Oh, there you go. Yeah, and the stuff he makes is gorgeous. With all the art vendors I told you guys about. It is past 11, so it's not nearly as busy. But me and Joe are heading out. It's getting late, and we have an early day tomorrow. It's like a little bar, so if you want to get cocktails or drinks. It's River Park. These rivers were named by Narragansett and Wampanoag people before Roger Williams came to Rhode Island, and Woonsocket means the river where the tide ends. Can't read that. Means the river where the moose water. I don't know. The park is for your enjoyment. Take care of it, and it will serve you well. Please do not litter and use caution when near the water. Department of Public Parks. And yeah, it's literally just this huge river that intertwines, and that's where they do the water fire. There's a lot of different parts to it. It's insane. There's parts with bridges and under bridges, and it's beautiful. To our car. You see what I mean? How gorgeous it is? All the way down. Tons of different intersections. It takes up like multiple streets. And it's just this beautiful river in Providence between these big buildings. And they have all these torches and they light them. And it just lights for hours. And they play music. It's a really nice, romantic, cheap night because everything's free. Me and Joe just paid for our food. And that was it. And now we're heading to our car. All right, what you guys are seeing right now is literally the center. This is where they start the lighting ceremony. They go around in a circle, they light each torch, and then there's a bridge to the left and a bridge to the right, and that goes off into the canals that you guys saw me and Joe walking around. I am at the very top of the stairs at the top of the hill, as close to a bird's eye view as you can get, unless you have a drone or a plane to fly over this. But it is absolutely beautiful. I usually wait at the top for Joe to come pick me up. I always walk down to the water fire. It's not that bad of a walk. It's only like 5 or 6 minutes. But after 3.5 hours later, my feet kind of hurt. So Joe's usually nice enough to get the car and bring it to me. And I get a few minutes of just sitting down and listening to the music and enjoying a few moments by myself before he comes pick me up and whisks me off home. So, so we can crawl into bed. Top of the stairs, and I will say the parking's not bad actually. Well, because you have to walk, but finding park isn't bad because this is located right next to Providence Place Mall, so you can park at the mall and just walk down. It's honestly not that bad of a walk. I walk to the water fire. It's just the walk back after 3 hours of walking is a little bit much. So Joe went to go get the car for me. It's our usual routine, and if you park here for only 2 hours, it's literally $2, and then it goes up from there. So it's not like where you pay $20 to park. So it ends up being a really cheap night. I think my hot dogs cost me less than 20, and Joe's stuff was 20 something. So less than 50 bucks. We both ate a good meal. We walked around. We listened to some music. We had some beautiful ambiance. It was a fun night. And I'm going to go home and pass out. Peace, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Let me know if this is something you've ever done. If there's, I don't know if there's stuff like this in people's areas, or if you're from the Providence area. I'm gonna tell you guys all the time where I live in Massachusetts borders Rhode Island, but me and Joe come into Rhode Island all the time. There's so much fun stuff to do over here, I feel like. But let me know if you guys have any fun summer plans in the comments down below. They're doing one more in July, one more in August. Me and Joe will definitely be attending. We love these events. And they do them up until Veterans Day. But once September and October hit, it's a little too cold for your girl. But be safe, guys.